Vikingos, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos un día más a mi canal. Mi nombre es Pame y soy una mexicana que vive en Noruega. Este es el tercer video de la serie de 3 videos exactamente, en la cual los llevamos a conocer a 3 artesanos locales en una ciudad que se llama Langevåg, específicamente en un lugar que se llama Devoldfabrikken. En el video de hoy vamos a hacer una entrevista con un artesano que trabaja con madera y lo que él crea son plumas y otras cosas que son muy bonitas, así que vamos a ver cómo nos fue. What's your name?
I'm Eyvind.
And what do you do and how did you decide to do this?
I'm a wood turner. It started out when I was a kid. I never met my grandfather, but he left me a lot of tools to play around with. So your basic saws and planes and hammers and so on. One day I found a lathe and it was all in parts. I figured out how to put it together and started turning. It was so much fun that less and less was getting done of the important stuff and more was getting done of wood turning.
Can you please tell me a little bit about your work? How is that you learn how to do it?
Yeah, I started out 15 years ago. I was 13 years old when I got my first lathe. And I just started experimenting, chopping down trees in the forest, looking for stuff on YouTube eventually, when YouTube came around, bought a lot of books, and just, played around.
Where do you take inspiration from? Is there any other artist that inspires you?
I don't know if I'm inspired by one particular artist. I mean, I look at Pinterest, I look at Instagram, and I see stuff like that, but mostly it's the wood that decides. It's a dialogue. Because it's the creative process. It's destructive in a way. You're not adding. It's not like you start with a blank sheet of paper and you add something. You add your idea, but you start out with the wood and then you take away what you don't want. So it's really a dialogue between you and the wood. Kind of like your old grandma. What do you want to do when you grow up? What do you want to be? So it's like that with wood. It's a discussion, sometimes it's a democracy, and sometimes I try to make it a dictatorship. You never know in a piece of wood what you're gonna find.
Is there any kind of wood that is your favorite and why?
I think that would have to be olive wood. it's a beautiful, beautiful wood, and every millimeter is a new surprise. So rich in texture and color. Yeah, it's an adventure.
What kind of piece do you like to turn the most?
I think I enjoy trying new projects, stuff that I haven't done before. That's always fun. So it's not one particular project, but it's just exploring something new, challenging myself. Yeah, that's fun.
And is there any kind of piece that you don't like to turn but people really likes to buy?
I turn a lot of basic things, a lot of handles for stuff, you know, razors, pens, small items, and it's not like I don't enjoy doing them, but I have done a few hundred, so it's, some days it's not so much fun. Other days most days it's okay.
What is the biggest artwork of piece that you have ever created?
The biggest, like in size?
Or in time, or in investment, or...
I have an ongoing project which is a clarinet for a local musician. This is in hours. I think that will be the biggest project.
And that sounds very amazing.
It is very amazing. It's very very difficult. I'm a little bit excited to see if I'll ever finish it, but if I do, it will be great.
Do you combine modern methods with older and traditional ways of doing things?
Yeah, I think all woodworking has had kind of a renaissance lately, because there's a lot of new technology coming. There's better steel, there's better electrical motors. So yeah, and also try to make modern products. I make the traditional wood turning products, which are spinning tops and eyeglasses and bowls and whatnot. But I also make a lot of, like I said, razors, shaving brushes, stuff that wood turners don't normally make. So I try to take the art form to a new place, I guess. Don't just leave it where you found it, but take it somewhere new.
How do you think the market for woodworking artists is in Norway?
It's mostly good. It's I think people like handmade things. They like quality. Norwegians like to spend money when they want to have a good time or get something that's really nice. They like to have some quality, something handmade, and something with a story.
And what would you say to somebody that wants to start doing the same thing that you do?
Safety first. It's yeah. Safety is very important, and use common sense and have fun with it. That's the most important. Learn as much as you can from as many people as you can, and just go exploring. Tools that I use the most, it's obviously the lathe. That's pretty important. That's used for turning the wood around. And then there are a number of chisels that you can buy. I think this is the one that I use the most. So, simple, rounded bowl gouge, titanium covered, so this gets sharpened. Other than that, I think it's the machine that I use for sharpening steel. That's the second most important piece of machinery in the shop, because you need to have sharp steel to do wood turning, to do any kind of woodwork, really. These are some of the smaller blanks that I have, and I have I don't know, maybe 100, 150 different species of wood from all over the world. There's some rosewood from India, Burma, African blackwood, rock hard.
Do you have from Mexico?
Yeah, Bocodi is from Mexico. It's one of my favorite woods. This is spalted birch. It's from Norway, so it's actually the wood has started to rot and the fungus is attacking the wood, and it makes these patterns. So it's beautiful to work with.
Do you also go to the woods and get your own wood?
I do. Occasionally I grab a chainsaw and I go out and cut down some trees, and I even dig up the roots, because the roots often has the most beautiful wood.
So this is the clarinet that you are making?
This is the clarinet without the mechanics on.
Is this the African wood you were saying?
Yes, this is
Ah, I have a good eye.
the backwoods, yes. And, perhaps you could take it to the shop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that could be pretty cool. Ahora vamos a que nos enseñe la tienda porque tiene unas cosas muy geniales también. Veamos.
So here are some of the typical products that I make a lot of. Some are more seasonal, some are in the shop all year round. A lot of pens, a lot of razors.
¡Qué bonitas están! Miren, chicos. Vean esto, qué preciosísimo es. Wow.
That is all in wood. You can see why that's my favorite. There's a lot of stuff happening.
Sí, tiene una textura muy bonita.
Those are my grandfather's old planes. Some of the first tools that I used.
Oh, and you also make jewelry, huh?
Yeah. Those are some cufflinks. The round ones are cufflinks, their turn. And the square ones are earrings.
And then, of course, you have to have cutting boards.
Cutting boards, yes. Those are a lot of fun to make. It's maple and walnuts glued together.
Oh, so nice. Para que pongan su huevo con sal.
And then some more traditional wood turning products, the bowls.
Y bueno, vikingos, ¿qué les pareció? Me gustaría que en los comentarios ustedes compartan conmigo si ustedes también hacen algún tipo de artesanías y qué tipo de artesanías es lo que ustedes hacen. También me gustaría que ustedes me comenten cuál de las piezas que vieron en el video fueron la que más les gustó. Y bueno, como siempre, si les ha gustado este video, por favor no se olviden de darle like, de suscribirse a mi canal y de seguirme en todas mis redes sociales. Nos vemos a la próxima. Ha det bra!